I used to take myself out on dates, open my own damn doors, pay for everything on my
Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my most complimented perfumes lately. But before I start this video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Kindly give this video a huge thumbs up and let me know what your scent of the day is. So my scent of the day is a new perfume sent to me by Stories de Parfum, and this perfume is called This Is Not a New Bottle Sold Out. This is the bottle right here. Very, very different to anything I have in my collection. The bottle is sensational. I just absolutely adore it. Today is the first time I'm wearing this perfume, and I can tell you right now that I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this perfume. The opening is quite vanillic musky because this perfume actually doesn't have notes listed. But I'll tell you what the note says. Now on their website, it has notes of top notes of a spark of freedom, a rush of the unknown, the daring of stepping off the path. And in the heart notes, it has unshakable confidence, the truth within imitation, and the rhythm of authenticity. And in the base note, we have a quiet strength, the permanence of self-revelation, and an aura of limitless possibility. So this is it's about how this perfume makes you feel, as opposed to having a note of bergamot, a vanilla, and all of these different notes. But obviously this perfume is made with those notes, not those particular ones, but it's not listed. But what I get from this is the opening is a very musky. It gives me like a vibe of something a little bit ambery. It's warm for sure. I don't find this easy to describe. This is very complex. And for me, the dry down is got some aquatic sort of sea notes, which I generally don't like in a perfume. This to me is leaning masculine. In my opinion, this is a masculine leaning scent. And some people on Fragrantica have said that this reminds them of Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Mal. It doesn't smell like that. I promise you it doesn't smell like that. I love that perfume. I have that perfume. I don't wear that perfume because it's not a perfume that resonates with me, but I love it on my husband, love it on my son. And this perfume does not smell like it. What I would say is, if you want to try out a sample of this perfume, which they sent me, DM me on Instagram and I will send it to you. So you can sort of experience it. It's a different one for me. Not sure how I feel about it. The opening I love, the dry down. It's a little bit confusing for me at the moment, but definitely a different type of scent. If you're looking for something really different, then definitely check this one out. But please, 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 this is not Blind by Safe. So let's move on to the top 5 perfumes that have been getting me lots of compliments lately. And I'm going to start with this perfume right here. This is Black Opium Le Parfum. I really love this perfume a lot. I don't like the original because I find it to be really boring. It's like a vanilla coffee, which this one is also, but this one has lots more vanilla. The coffee is there, but the basicness of the original is in here, which is what I really, really love. This is like a creamy, very sweet and just addictive vanilla perfume. Is absolutely gorgeous. Gets me a ton of compliment. People always say I smell a bit chocolatey when I wear this, so maybe this pulls off a bit chocolatey on my skin. I don't know, but it's definitely one that gets me a lot of compliments. I find this perfume to be incredibly long lasting. I never need to reapply this perfume. It lasts all day, 8 hours plus on my skin. This to me is an all year round scent, but more so in the evening during the spring and summer months. But it's a perfume that I'm going to keep wearing throughout the year. Black Opium Le Parfum. Right, this next perfume was kindly gifted to me by Clemence, my very good friend, and it's by Jeroboam, and this is called Insulo. Now, I smelled this perfume a while ago and I was completely blown away by it, and I was always waiting for it to go on sale. This perfume actually came out in 2015, which is some time ago, but it smells incredible. If you like a smoky, deep, heavy base vanilla, you're gonna love this. This pulls a little bit caramelly on my skin as well. It's very, very heavy. It's very heavy. It has amazing, when I tell you, it has nuclear longevity. This is so strong and addictive and so sexy. I cannot tell you, it is absolutely beautiful. One of the best gourmands in my opinion. It does have some floral facets with the jasmine, but it's not too heavy in this perfume, and is heavily musky as well. But the opening is vanilla, so you get a ton of vanilla, but it's not like your average expected vanilla. This is heavier, deeper, warm, addictive to the core. I absolutely love this. Once this bottle is done, I'm definitely going to repurchase. I don't know if you guys can hear. I don't have that much left in here. That's how much I wear this perfume. I think it's a fantastic gourmand perfume. If you are someone that likes something heavy, especially for the autumn and winter months, definitely check out Insulo. Now, this next perfume is not going to come as a surprise to anyone that's been watching me for some time. Oud Bouquet by Lancome is one of my most complimented perfume ever. The reason I use this perfume so much is because there's never a time, when I tell you there's never a time I wear this perfume that somebody doesn't stop to ask me what I'm wearing. Now, this perfume is another very warm, addictive scent. It's got oud, praline, vanilla, rose. It's a rose oud combo with a lot of sweetness, like syrupy sweet. It's very, very sweet. And this is why I love it. I love that the oud kind of gives it a little bit of it cuts through the sweetness, so it doesn't make it cloying in my opinion. But this is perfection in a bottle. It also has 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐿 wood, which gives it like a really nice woody base. I love this. It's no surprise. I layer this with so many perfumes, especially Delina Exclusive by Perfumes de Mali. That combination got so many people asking me what I am wearing. I remember a few years ago, I met Patricia Bright, and the first thing she said to me was, I smell so good. And I told her my combination, and she loved it. She loved the way that I smell. So this one definitely gets a lot of compliments. Oud Bouquet by Lancome. It's also very, very long lasting. Next, we have the Bewitching Yasmin by Penhaligans. I hadn't pulled for this perfume in a very, very long time, but I've just been pulling for it lately, and I am obsessed with this. It's cardamom, it's coffee, it's oud, it's rose, it's vanilla. It has so many gorgeous notes that makes this such perfection in a bottle to me. It's one of the most loved by the Portrait collection, and for good reason. Very long lasting, projects so much, and I find the incense in here quite smoky and just really delightful. It's a rose oud combo perfume that isn't like the rest of them. It's very different to Oud Bouquet by Lancome because it doesn't have that syrupy sweetness. This is done to perfection. Check this one out if you have not already. The Bewitching Yasmin by Penhaligans. Fleur Majesty Rose Royale 31 by Kayali is probably my favorite Kayali at the moment. I am obsessed with this. The notes in here are juicy pear, sweet peach, rose royale, pink peony, violet wood, and purple musk. Absolutely obsessed with this right here. It's a little bit identical to Delina Exclusive. You guys know how much I love that perfume. They do not smell alike to me completely, especially in the dry down. They go very differently. I find Delina Exclusive to be a lot more powdery than this one is. I find that the oud in Delina Exclusive comes a little bit more, and there isn't any oud listed in Fleur Majesty. This is a really beautiful floral perfume, very elegant, very feminine, just top tier. Kayali did their big one with this one. I don't know how they're going to top this, because for me, before this came along, Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper was my favorite Kayali perfume ever, but this one has top tier. This has top tier. It gets a ton of compliments. You don't need to douse yourself down with this perfume. Enough spray. You're going to smell amazing for the whole entire day. This is gorgeous. It's age appropriate for anybody. It's just such a well-balanced, really fantastic perfume by Kayali. If you're somebody that loves a really balanced, very well elevated rose, peony, vanilla, musky, just a really beautiful scent, you are going to absolutely love this. Fleur Majesty by Kayali. And last we have Rose Cherie by Gerlan. I have been wearing this a lot, and I think I'm definitely going to get myself another bottle once this is finished. It's got quite a dent in there. So this is a very heavy rose perfume. It's rosy, it's musky, and it's quite powdery. So if you're not into your powdery scents, you may want to still try this out and see how you feel about it. This is gorgeous. This is one of the best by Gerlan in my opinion. And I love that it has some tonka bean, which gives it a little bit of warmth, which makes this perfume perfect for all year round. Now, some might say this smells a little bit identical to Mon Gerlan, but I don't find them identical because Mon Gerlan has lavender. It's a little bit more identical to Mon Gerlan Intense, but I feel like this is way better than that perfume. Although they're both made by Gerlan, this is done in a more elevated fashion. I think it's gorgeous. It's great for a woman who just wants to stand out, who is just living in a feminine era, feminine energy, and is just such a super likable, easy to wear type of perfume, perfect for any occasion. I think it's one of the best perfumes by Gerlan. Rose Cherie by Gerlan. So my lovelies, those are my most complimented perfumes lately. I'm thinking to sort of start a series where I'll be showcasing my most complimented perfumes of the week. I'll show you all of the perfumes I've worn in the week, and I will tell you which ones got me the most compliments. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Comment it all down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I cannot wait to see you all in my next video. Bye.